connected to the dome back at the base. It's how to get up there. Better check it out. Someone's been through here. Camping gear. Looks like there's...
Come on.
I almost had him. I was so close.
To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Morlund, it's over.
Well, not for me, it's not.
Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly, a Norris spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay, well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark I. The Mark II was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a
Compressed air capsule, hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? Get over here. She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Morlund. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
What's so important?
Well...
Morlund, I'm not interested in salvage.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for a maid?
I'd say get to...
No nonsense. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, nah, but these magnificent... And the ruins below us... This is my whole...
How did your grandfather discover the...
He was here. He discovered plumbed the depths of. He found the hollow underneath. Took as many as he could. He always wanted to come back and get what he really wanted to do. One unlike.
Sounds like...
He was a true. With your help.
So these...
Paintings. This one. Beckoning all to a bottom. I must have.
What happened to...
Over time, they died. But there are many more. If you can.
So what
It was a delve beneath this structure. A dome. We built this elevator. It's quite a contraption.
Right.
At the bottom, painted image, dancing women. I don't know what that is. But then, waves went through them.
Poseidon.
Yes. Suddenly, there was men.
So what...
It was a raid. Barely made it up the elevator as a wave just shaken, but not stirred. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really Delver.
Like...
You're Nora. And thus, we stay Stemmer, Abaddon, he
Complains?
handles the money, which... When we delve. Which makes this delve.
How deep...
Only if you have gills. You can...
Leave it to the Osserum to measure something.
Talking liquid depths. I'd say it's apt.
After not, so...
Hence.
I'd bet...
But like I said, Alright. Stemmer scouted a herd.
I'm on it.
Great.
I thought we were finally going to get away from this place.
Well, good thing that Aloy showed up.
According to Moreland, the herd should be south of here.
The crustier the shard counters move, the
It's creating a blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested. tracks should lead me to the heart. This must be where the herd left from. Better follow the tracks in the other direction. First. Whipped up a sand spider. The kneecap. Good. Okay, that takes care of the machine parts. Just gotta grab the compressed air capsule from Moreland's diving bubble. Got the compressed air capsule. I should have all the...
What can I do?
I've got everything... I think...
Oh, the workbench is... Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there.
Assuming I don't...
So what are you really...
It's something that caused... I think it started the...
Well, I thought like we sprung it. Like I said, the dancing... There was this flash of red. And the roar of water surging in.
Wait.
A red light, like a beacon.
Or a warning.
I hope it does.
Okay. Time to see if this thing works. So far, so good. I can actually breathe down here. Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before. Nautical lights. Must be Poseidon's doing. That looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding.
Chemical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here. More machines down here. I'll have to swim around them. Stick to cover. There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city. Reach the ledge from here. Maybe something I can climb to get out. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node. According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the Gulf. Another access point. Just let me to the second node. Won't budge. Maybe that debris is weighing it down. I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station. According to the map, the maintenance station should be at the south end of the dome. Red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in? Looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. Okay, let's see where this leads. I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge. Should be a console in here. There. Time to draw this place out. That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. I guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water. Left these machines behind. I could sneak by them, deal with with the big one first. Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle! Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on!
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks. Poseidon should be somewhere below this door. Time to bring it home. Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it. There. I should be able to use that console. I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system. Moreland and crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry, I bet. An elevator. Moreland must have built this before the place flooded. This'll work. Be nice not to have to climb back up. Felt a jolt in my bones.
Whatever she did. Whatever.
Oh, show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the Embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the Claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus, some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But I might want to pay a visit to that other Ostrom camp I found first. And with my new diving mask, I should be able to swim as deep as I want to. Once I find a place with more water.
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. Hi, Gaia.
Hello.
What can you tell me?
Demeter Sows for...
So once I bring it back...
While permanent restoration, I may be able to... However, a word of warning. Alone and frightened, it may have taken measures to...
Okay. The missing subordinate...
Artemis rewilded. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing. Apollo was tasked with preserving and disseminating. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo.
Pharaoh, huh?
Understand. He appears to have been
All three, or were... Do you still...
Restoring their empowering. Unfortunately, attaining them...
I guess our best shot at... But we'll need Hephaestus.
Correct.
Were you able...
Yes, and lakes associated. As a result, red algae. According to my... It appears a localized occurrence of red algae continue...
Maybe I'll look at... So, Poseidon... From the data I found, is that why Poseidon...
Most likely. Poseidon sought out a sick there. It could guard against...
Like 3 all...
I suspect that was not the...
So... You'll...
Yes.
So you could build an army...
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary human life above. So yes, I could design, given the nature of the far zenith. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about use, no matter how... Indeed.
You mentioned that the super...
Yes. Weather patterns in the look.
Well, that's a relief.
I will continue.
Why did Ether take up...
As with the other, Ether needed to install one in the museum, given that the holographic display...
So Ether was assured it...
Correct. Though it is curious that it chose...
Maybe it also... Beta believes the Zeniths want to use the terraforming system to wipe out... Start over.
Further support...
But why? Given their technology, they could wipe... And if they're the same people, wouldn't they want the biosphere to...
It is likely they adjusted to different planetary... They may be trying to recreate...
Turning Earth into a new... So this physically...
From what we know of Fards and engineers were offered a place in exchange for given enough time...
Like how Minerva eventually generated...
Exactly.
The Zeniths. Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on... Do you know...
Unfortunately, no. Additionally, it appears for only one.
Right.
What we can conclude from your... is that the Zeniths are ruthless to protect life.
The extinction... It made every
I have one, so far as I can, and the partial sentient.
A signal that... How could the Zeniths...
From the records, it appears Far Zenith had an
Hank Shaw. But...
Yes. Despite his fail.
So from what... I guess we can assume this...
Yes. They appear to make further the energy field that shield.
They seem to destroy...
Throughout every defensive... While we lack... Were I to absorb a no shield...
So there's hope...
Always.
So, I guess Beta told her to talk to you. She's...
What were you?
I don't know. And...
It is true, she overestimated our However, it is also worth noting, emboldened...
I guess so.
Give her time. I have detected that, in an effort to remedy, I believe he will want...
A solution? How are things?
Zoe has been studied in an effort, without the... However...
Well... Varl...
Indeed. Zoe discovered reference. She appreciated and encouraged Varl.
And how did that...
I believe they...
How...
He is becoming increased...
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, he is given...
Well, good thing we... So there's a... almost like what was...
Yes, there is still much. For instance, those who perish, hearing their hopes...
Anything I should be...
I do not... I have elected...
Gaia?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend.
Yes. Though I am glad she made it home.
She was okay with that. She gave... Thanks, Gaia. So, the great all working to build the terraforming... What was it like?
Personnel worked, resources and technology. Within a month of the projects, Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time. She said it was important to aid in...
What were they like?
Scared. They were hurtling toward... I owe everything.
So the Hades proved it used to be a fair...
Yes. The facility was used... It appears to have been one of many research initiatives.
I guess it wasn't enough. He wanted virus. So, a while back, I discovered another AI. It was created to oversee operation, and it spent the last... I'm guessing...
No. From an effort by...
Any chance?
I have already given its previous experience. I imagine it is a...
Right. Well, let's... The processor Ether was installed on was part... Do you know and...
My knowledge of historical... However, such can an increase...
But they would... So,
Yes, levels in...
There was an ancient tank. Any idea how it got...
During the Pharaoh Plague, the U.S. military as automated machine... It is possible the vehicle...
So they fought against until the mountain was... When I found data about the man. It turns out but if he loved Vegas so much...
The Zeniths, faced with overwhelm...
Even still, water. 1,000 just... Wait. So it was meant to open...
For the local... Had humans received their they would have then... As that now...
Until Minerva... When I found... It turns out but if he loved...
Faced with...
Even water. just... So I guess this room...
Yes, to observe...
That would have been quite...
It may still be pop should you find it.
I'll keep a look. I'll be off.
Fair.
One of my machines.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little bit.
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough.
And then?
One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
Did it interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is! When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that, then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Laurel. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him, but he raised you. Trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
Pizza? Aloy.
Yeah, everything...
Well, okay.
How are things
Hey, you tell me.
What did you do?
I made about how they... How does anyone fight?
From the looks?
Yeah.
Just... Are you playing that?
Oh, you mean helps take my... Yeah, it's a tonight, but...
I think you're...
Yeah, I don't...
Do I smell?
I brought... with every... Besides, that's what...
Maybe another. You still...
Yeah, it's... I not much like image... They were made to... It
seems like you're getting...
Yeah, it's been helpful when I could make... I did find the old one, only they let machine... They even let the damn things... that's half... you won't see me letting a rope... Back to...
Hey.
Of course.
You feel it?
I was to think make a person, just Elizabeth, and yet they have...
Another reason. How's trained?
Discover when we this world, I had thought but a lot. Now I'm just versus everything.
The change is... It's hard
to live up.
Because
that weapon...
Silence.
Why would he build something...
With silence there... What do you make of...
Well, the way she... I can't... Maybe... But whatever she wanted. If we knew what it was...
I don't know.
Oh well. At least we can take some...
Maybe. You brought up Raw. He was all when Hades, he sacrificed. But that seems like age. What I'm doing, the sacred lands were all, so I can't.
I understand. Sometimes about what it hurts. You can't. Fair enough.
I should get.
We'll be here.
Could hit it with purge.